Hey guys, Giggity back with another video. It's been a while, but let me tell you, I am super excited for baseball to be back. Um, and if you didn't know, baseball is my sport. I have followed the Mets since birth. Die-hard Mets fan, but I know a thing or two about baseball, so I'm excited for the season to come along. I'm going to be doing daily videos every single slate. I'm super pumped, super excited to get baseball started this year. It normally starts in like April, but because of COVID, got pushed back. We are finally getting started, and it goes live in 2 nights. So I'm going to go ahead and less than 2 days now. Yeah, 47 hours when I'm recording this video. And whew, it should be a fun first night. First of all, real quick, if you guys are new to the channel, I do videos on I'm going to be doing videos on a lot of DFS sports, basketball, baseball, esports will be sprinkled in there, maybe some MMA in there sometimes. Whatever's got the big tournaments, that's where I'll be at. But mostly baseball this year. I'm just really, really pumped. So go ahead, subscribe, like, share, everything you need to do, and let's go ahead and jump into this. There's on DraftKings on FanDuel, there's a millionaire, but I'm going to do the DraftKings. There's $250,000 up top to first place. We got the New York Yankees and the Washington Nationals going first in Washington, so that's one should be fun. And then the late game will be the San Francisco Giants and the LA Dodgers. First of all, let's go ahead and jump onto DK Sportsbook. We're going to go over the betting odds for all this stuff. And by the way, if you guys need like a how to play MLB DFS, tell me in the description below, and I will make a video. There's a bunch of people who have videos out there, but if you want one from my channel, go ahead and leave that in the description. So tomorrow, the Yankees are a slight favorite at a -141 to the Nationals +123. The over/under is at 7.5, and that one's pretty much money line, -113, -108. Honestly, I liked the under on this one if I would have to be betting, because Garrett Cole and Max Scherzer are going to be two of the best pitchers in the MLB. I think Garrett Cole has a really, really good shot at winning the AL Cy Young. Scherzer on the other side has a very, very good shot as well, or has a decent shot. And they have they say it's going to be less than a run and a half difference. So, for the first game, I'm taking under. The pitching should be really, really strong, but we'll break down more of that later. And then for the second one, the Giants and the Dodgers. Dodgers are the biggest favorite on the slate, a -295, +250 on the side of the San Francisco Giants. If I would have to take one, I'm going to take the over on that one. I feel like this game is going to be a little bit better for offense, because Johnny Cueto's nothing special, and Clayton Kershaw he is very good, but he is not in his prime anymore. I could definitely see some Giants hitting some home runs off of him. But those are your betting odds. Okay, that's okay. Now, hopping over to RotoGrinders to look at the projected starting line. These are projected starting lineups. They're not confirmed yet. Some of them might be a little bit skewered, but these are what we're going off of for right now. Actually, DJ LeMahieu, I believe, just got marked out. Let's look. DJ LeMahieu is marked out, so he's not going to be batting first. So this is going to throw. He's starting at first. Missed the first couple weeks of camp due to COVID. He actually might be okay. Didn't really look into LeMahieu that much. He'll probably be able to start, so maybe that might be an okay spot. So you got LeMahieu, Judge, Torres, Stanton, Hicks, Sanchez, Viot, Gardner, and Urshela. If I had to, the Yankees lineup is probably going to be your chalkiest lineup. I do really like Erin Judge. He's looked fantastic. I mean, it is the summer camps, but he's looked fantastic. He hit 3 home runs in 2 days or something, but he's hitting really well. LeMahieu's always a good option and a $4,500 player batting leadoff. I'll take that all day. Stanton, I'm not really too big of a fan at. His ISO is not really that good against right-handed pitchers, which he's going up against Scherzer, so I play him at your own risk. Hicks is definitely a strong player to go. He could hit from either side of the plate. Gary Sanchez is probably my favorite catcher on the slate, and he will probably be like my most owned Yankee player. Just because if you look across the slate for catchers, Kurt Suzuki is nothing special. He's batting 8th. Heenman, nothing special, batting 8th. And Will Smith, I'd rather go Gary Sanchez. I feel like if any of the catchers are going to hit a home run or the most explosive catcher, even at 4,400, I would want to go after Gary Sanchez. Voit, Gardner, towards the bottom of the lineup, play them at your own risk. Maybe it might be some leverage spots at the bottom of the lineup. On the other side, you got the Nationals. You got Turner, Eaton, Soto, Kendrick, Thames, Castro, Keenboom, Suzuki, and Robles. Which they have all the prices here. That's kind of convenient. Trey Turner is going to be definitely somebody that I'm quite interested in. I'm probably going to try to build 150 lineups for this slate, try to max enter the big contest. But Trey Turner is definitely somebody I would have a chunk of for my ownership at shortstop. At 5.1K batting leadoff, it's kind of hard to go away from him. And if you look at the rest of the players, I mean, Corey Seager will probably get the other big chunk from me for the shortstop position. Juan Soto is another one of those plays that I really do like. I'm really liking the Nationals side of this game just because I feel like they're going to be a little bit less chalky than the Yankee side. And I feel like the Washington Nationals are going to be able to get off to a pretty hot start. And just, I feel like they're going to be able to tee off against Garrett Cole in his new stadium. Obviously, teeing off, they might be your highest scoring team on the slate, which might even just be like 4 or 5 runs. But at that point, you might want to try to get to a little bit of Washington. Howie Kendrick is definitely a option for me at 4,400. I feel like he will be. I feel like he'll be a pretty good play against Garrett Cole. Obviously, all these pitchers besides Johnny Cueto are really good pitchers. So I'm more inclined on spending up for the pitchers than the batters, but you never know. And then towards the bottom of the lineup, Kaboom, Suzuki, Robles, you're going to want to play them in leverage spots, play them as value spots, but none of them are going to be anywhere close to a core for me. Moving on to the Giants and the Dodgers, I feel like this game's going to have my favorite pitcher in there, and that one would be Mr. Clayton Kershaw. I really do like Clayton Kershaw I feel like he's going to be my top pitcher for this slate. At $7,700, it's a $900 price, a discount from Max Scherzer, and I do believe Clayton Kershaw will be able to securely get a win. I do think that the Dodgers will have no problem with the Giants. That being said, I feel like the Giants are going to be under-owned, and I feel like that could be a very good leverage spot. Hunter Pence, Wilmer Flores, Pablo Sandoval will probably be my core from the Giants. I do feel like I'm going to get to a little bit of Wilmer at 3.8K, probably batting cleanup. I feel like that could be a really good spot to go to. Brandon Crawford batting 7th at 2.7. That could be another good spot to go to just for like a leverage spot. obviously, you want Brandon Crawford later in the game when he's not necessarily facing a lefty, but Brandon Crawford could be a pretty nice value play at 2.7K. That'll probably be my a value play for me. And then the rest of the line, Mike Yastrzemski. I feel like I'll get a little bit of him, just not too much. I just feel like I'd rather go after some other outfielders in this slate, such as Soto, such as Eden, and Hicks, and obviously Judge. So those are good. And then the new going on to the Dodgers, the new Dodger, Mookie Betts. I do not think that he should have went over to the Dodgers. Dodger Stadium is a lot tougher for hitters compared to Fenway. I feel like Fenway, especially for Mookie Betts, was a really good field for him to play at. A little bit shorter of a field for him. And now he's going up against a lot of dominant teams in the West. But I do feel like he's going to be a good play on this slate. I'm going to definitely get to a bunch of him. Definitely going to get a bunch of Max Muncy. Justin Turner at 4.1K is definitely another intriguing play for me. Cody Bellinger, you really can't go wrong with. Corey Seager, 4.4K. I do really like that spot as well. I feel like the first 5 for the Dodgers, and then Jock Pederson as well will be. I think they're going to be high owned, but I think that that's going to be chalk that you want to get to. I do not think that Johnny Cueto is a good pitcher yet. I will get to some Johnny Cueto. Don't get me wrong. But I do feel like the Dodgers are going to be able to handle the Giants no problem. And I do think that they're going to be able to score a decent amount of runs. So if I would have to go ahead and build like a cash lineup, which I really don't think there's a cash lineup for MLB. My personal favorites, I would love to go to Clayton Kershaw, and I would love to go to Max Scherzer. Gary Sanchez is definitely one of my favorite plays for catcher. I don't think I really want to go anywhere else. If I have to build, I would go Crawford at one of my shortstop spots. And then for the rest of it, I'd want to get to as many Dodgers as I could. Max Muncy would definitely be a spot for me. I'm not going to Lux because he's actually not going to be playing. Keep that in mind. I wouldn't be going to Justin Turner. I would be going to Corey Seager. Oh, well, I put Crawford in there already. I forgot. But either one of those would be nice. And then I would have no problem going to Mookie Betts and Jock Pederson. And then fill in the rest from there. But here, let's go. Well, I'm not going to build a whole entire lineup. But that's what I'm thinking for today. For Thursday night slate. I hope you guys are excited for it as I am. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know who you guys think is the best place in the comment section below. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, Gig Squad.